Hello, what's up, guys? And welcome back to another Shibi Girls podcast. I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing?
Because we just argued for like 5 minutes before this actually went
Argue?
live.
You said something.
No,
cringe,
don't
and then you
fucking
made
talk
mean
to me. Don't talk. I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute. Okay, she's muted. So I'm just gonna do the intro. All right.
What if I just leave? What if I just
I
left?
muted you. Stop.
Yeah, what if I just left? Yeah, the thing is, they can't hear me, but you can hear me. That wasn't a good idea, was it?
Yeah, because you were gonna start the argument again on stream.
I didn't say anything. You brought it up. I wasn't saying anything.
I was saying why I was laughing.
I didn't say nothing. You could have just went on.
Anyways, what's up, guys? Thank you for joining in. Today we're gonna be reacting to One Piece chapter 1151. Oh my god! Tilser Donkey, thank you for the $50 super chat. Oh, hashtag Buggy Gang 100%. I cannot wait for Oda to bring back the Cross Guild, even though there is Crocodile and Mihawk, unfortunately. But I cannot wait to see my goat back in the story. I hope we see him soon. It will be very fun. Yes.
What's up, CD? I don't know if you can hear me because Hime has muted me.
I didn't mute you. You're absolutely not muted. Ask anybody in the chat. Can you guys hear her? I don't even mute you. I lied. I didn't mute you.
Why are you being like this today?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyways.
We were literally just talking about how you're so mean. Just kidding.
Oh
but no, actually, I'm not kidding. You are. Look at you. Go. Do the chapter.
Oh my god. Anyways, so thank you guys for joining in. Anyways, today we're gonna be reacting to chapter 1151. I'm very excited. I heard that it was a super cool chapter. I think there's a break next week, so we're gonna enjoy this chapter to the fullest. Please don't crash out. Yes, I will not let us crash out. That's why I'm gonna read the cover page extremely fast. Don't worry, guys, it's not gonna be another crash out. So I'm here. And let me say, I'm here with my lovely, beautiful, intelligent, smart, outstanding co-host, the Chestnut Tanuki.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Yeah, you know what? I am done complimenting you then. Fine, whatever, bro.
Alright, tell them what you really think about me, huh?
Tell them how you think. What you think about. What are you talking about?
I think that Hime is super attractive and very intelligent, and that she is one of the most amazing people in the world. But sometimes she says something cringe.
Anyways, you also say cringe stuff, and it's fine. I love you for who you are, and I don't judge you for it. Anyways,
I judge.
I know you do. Don't worry. I noticed. I absolutely noticed. What's up, Edith? Yes, the fan letter. I know we didn't really react to it. I don't know. We'll see if we react to it or not. I didn't really think about making a stream about it. I didn't think it was super big, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But let's focus on the chapter today.
See the Yamato on the cover page already? Yeah, it's absolutely terrible.
Yeah. Okay,
it's awful.
Don't worry. Okay, I will do it. I will do it very fast. So we have the cover. Okay, so we have the cover page, Onichan Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage Volume 35, a sumo tournament in Hakumai, Yokozuna Sukune, Orishima's big brother, I am mispronouncing all of this, is sent flying. Okay, perfect, cool, cute, we don't care, let's get
it's not cute. No, it's not cute. It's
anyways,
not.
It doesn't matter.
Cool
let's get moving. Let's get moving to the chapter, please.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Back to Yamato. What's with Dory?
Yamato. Why are we still on Yamato?
We don't care.
I don't understand. We already finished it. This is so useless. Please, Oda. Please get us. Release me from these shackles.
Okay. Let's start the
ridiculous.
Chapter.
Absolutely ridiculous. Why are we still on this? Why is Yamato still in my face? It is so boring. Nothing happens.
Stop. I don't want us to crash out again. Okay, this is perfect. We're done. The cover page never existed. And before we start, actually, I wanted to say Eid Mubarak to all my Muslim friends and followers that actually are celebrating today. I just wanted to say that. All right, perfect. Nice. Let's start the chapter. I'm gonna put some timestamps again. All right.
Timestamps again.
Why are you making fun of me? Make fun of Oda. He's the one drawing the cover pages. Anyways.
I will make fun of Oda.
All right. What's with Dory's and Broggy's demonic transformation?
I don't know. Why are they asking us? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he be fighting for half. Yes, I was. Anyways, so Please snap out of it, captains. Elder Jarul is the world's oldest warrior. He's a living legend. So, the giant's looking. We see the demonic, evil Broggy and Dory. We've always looked up to him. Yes, you said it, Kashi. Oh my god, they look so huge compared to the other giants. I think this is Broggy. I always like mix them between together. He goes, but the elder we all idealize is just a broken, old man now. That's why it's up to us to put him out, to pasture, and after
Pasture.
that, pasture, and after that, we will reign as kings. Elbaf has no need for idols or gods. It is time to call forth a new era of war, an age ruled by the strong. Damn. Okay. They keep marching. How can you say that? This isn't you. What the hell happened to you guys? Stay back, Kashi. They flipped. They're not the same people anymore. They've become pitch black demon right down to their core. No way. It's like you hear some za, and then actually, they're transforming other giants into demons. So you see the flames around him, and he says, "Talman," and we see is this like what is the name of that game with like is it the Go game? No,
Shogi?
no, actually, is it shogi? I don't know what that game is. Is that shogi? Okay, yeah. We see like a shogi board with like some pawns, and like the white one are becoming black, so it's probably the giant who's becoming a demon. Damn it, I'm stuck. And then we see like somebody also switching to demon. No, wait, stop, I don't want to flip it too. And then he flips, and the pawn becomes black, as I said. Before going, what's up, Moro? Thank you for the $5 super chat. W Crash Out, thank you. We're always here to entertain you guys. Thank you for the $5 super chat. All right, I have one last page. Oh my god, big page. All right, so we see one of the giants transforming into a demon. Ah, I feel amazing. Tommen, you. And then we see them like walking together and like attacking the other giants. And they're extremely, like, they're 3 times bigger than the other giants. Fall back! We're in a bad position here. It seems the enemy took down Gabon too. And everybody's like, what? No way, that's impossible. And then we see Ripley. Wait for me, Colin. And she thinks Yasan was... Mama's coming to save you. And we go back to branch 8 where the kids are like sleepwalking. Here it says, they're devils now. The giant warrior spirits have become complete demons. And then we have like the children sleepwalking, thinking of demons. And then here it says Nightmare Fisher. Probably, oh yeah, it's probably like the Killingham power. Like the nightmares are coming back. Yes, exactly. Oh, so that was the dream of the kids. So they're coming back to life. Rise up. Death means nothing to you. So Killingham is telling them to rise up, and he's blowing in a horn. That's very interesting. Wahahaha! That's right. Wake up, come to life. Elbaf's nightmare will never end. And they're like, and we see Killingham in between them, telling them that. Interesting.
All right. Then I guess we move on, and we get to see. I'm assuming Killingham's what is it called again? Hybrid form. And we see. I mean, he kind of looks like a fishman. I think this has been.
Isn't it crazy that a fishman can become a celestial dragon and a holy knight? Isn't that crazy?
It is kind of crazy. His design is awesome though. I love this design.
Me too.
The design is awesome.
I hope that they don't butcher him with the colors, because sometimes that's what happens.
They do, but he looks actually awesome here. Super menacing, and it says things are really heating up. Oh, go ahead.
I just wanted to say, I think that it could be that there's some fishmen that can, or a celestial dragon took a fish woman or a mermaid as a slave, and he had a kid, and the kid was promising, so they like kind of let him become a celestial dragon and a holy knight. It could be that too.
Yeah, that could be. I think it's also pretty interesting that he has like the bubble around, like he doesn't want to breathe in anything else, like the other celestial dragons.
Yeah, right?
So I do think that's very interesting that, like, unlike the other holy knights who are like, oh, we'll breathe in like the air of everybody else, he's like the celestial dragons where it's like, I don't want to even breathe in the air of them.
Or it could be that in his dragon form, he's not a fish anymore, so he cannot breathe underwater, so he needs that. But when he's like in his hybrid form, he can. I don't know. Maybe? I'm not sure. I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
Mm.
I'm not sure. I kind of take it as like a symbolic thing, but it could be like an actual like mask too.
Mm,
But let's get into this
yeah.
page. So it says things are really heating up. No holding back now. Now that a certain someone's shown up. Rampage to your heart's content, my dream demons. Elbath, this is your doing. You brought these monsters into the world, and we see Saint Killingham, mythical dragon fruit, model Kinlan hybrid form. Crazy. I also think
Insane.
he looks like the one Gorosei. Which one was that?
Yeah,
That
Nozjuro, like the Gandhi
Naj-
guy. Yo, he looks
yeah, Najuro.
crazy. But it's don't you
Kind
think
of.
don't you think it's crazy how the hybrid form is half horse, half human, and his zone form is half dragon, half human? It's like like it's crazy. There's like always like an animal like in the middle. Like it's anyways. I just find it very interesting.
Yeah, like the Kinlands are like horse dragons, I
Mm.
think. So it does kind of make sense. It's very interesting. It's just very interesting how it kind of turned out,
Also,
honestly.
how did he blow in the horn? By the way, did he put it in one of the
Uh,
holes? I didn't see, but
I
anyways.
I have no idea.
Anyways, not
I guess
impressed.
I guess you just put it like this. Maybe you put it just like, yeah, maybe at one of the holes.
Yeah.
Terrence says he doesn't think he's a fishman. He thinks this is just the hybrid form,
Oh, could
which I
be.
guess.
But it's just the teeth, you know? It's the
And
teeth.
I thought it was the eyes. The
Oh,
eyes
the
to me
eyes
look,
as well. Both of
yeah.
them. Both of them.
Like
Hmm.
the eyes to me look exactly like how like certain fishmen look. And like Dellinger and stuff and like Charlie, Madame Charlie,
Mm.
right? That's her name. I'm pretty sure. They also kind of have like a very similar style. So, especially to Madame Charlie. It's kind of like a shark fishman, but it could just be the hybrid form.
Yeah, honestly. Definitely.
And somebody said the bubbles don't pop, he just pushed it in. Sounds good to me. But then so we get down, we see Nami going, is it just me or are there more of them now? Then Jinbei is like, things have really spiraled out of control. Yeah, Jinbei. They sure have.
Yeah, and you have
Maybe
done
we could do
nothing.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know, wait. He extinguished the fire for for like one panel.
Yeah, that's true. He did like one thing. But then we see Usopp going, Master Dory, Master Bragi, this is your homeland. What the hell are you doing? Open your eyes. How can you bear turning into something with no pride at all? And then it says, damn
Oh,
it.
Usopp is like taking this to heart. I love that.
I mean, honestly, good for Usopp. Give him some character development.
Mm.
Um, Also make sure you guys are liking the stream to get more people in here. We'd really appreciate it. So then we move down. It says, damn it, we couldn't save the children. No wonder Saul failed to stop them. The kids are guarded by monsters and invisible thorns. And it says, Bent! Yulva! As if I could pass out now. I swear I'm coming to save you. Just wait for me. And then here's my last panel. It says, my lord, how far are we to take this? The board is already covered in our color.
Oh,
Interesting.
it's the board like with the
The
pawns.
Jogi board.
But how, yo, is that like part of like Emu's power where like Emu is able to see everybody on an island and like just flip them from like a distance?
I'm assuming because
That's
remember when Emu did the X
crazy.
and like
Yeah.
crossed it out?
But maybe that's
It,
Emu's like devil fruit power?
I think Emu's devil fruit power is actually like it has to be some sort of thing where it's like there's this board and it's like in a certain area they're just able to
Mm.
like control, which would be kind of crazy, but it's almost like kind of like Doodle Bop. You know, like
Yeah.
SpongeBob with Doodle Bop, and it was
No.
like hoi me oi, and he's like evil.
I
Have you
actually
ever
don't.
seen that?
No, I'm sorry.
You ever see hoi me oi, me hoi
I know
me
what it.
oi,
I heard about it, but I didn't see
hoi
it. I'm
me oi
sorry.
me oi? And they have to like destroy him because he has like it's like a pencil falls down and they're able to just like create things. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like Doodle
But
Bop.
it reminds me of another like antagonist from another anime, but I forgot. But it's very intriguing. Like I actually really I hope that they dive deeper like in her in Emu's power.
It is really cool. I think we may be getting a little bit right now. So it's like these nightmares are made of pure malice. If we let them rage, they'll eventually destroy themselves. And then we see Emu go, press on until it shatters. Until what shatters? And we're seeing like a dory like shout out and the kids moving, and it says, "The spirit of Elbath. Had Harold not blundered in that critical hour, this nation would have long lasted beneath my rightful domain."
Had Harold
Oh,
not blundered in that critical hour. What does blundered mean? Like died or
he didn't make
something?
a mistake. If he had not made a mistake,
So okay, so first of all, I just want to say, Gunko with long hair is looking fine. I just wanted to say that. Second thing, that means that Harold was actually like he was probably down to do whatever the Holy Knights were gonna do, and then maybe he changed his mind in the last second. It
I
could be
think
that.
he I think he made a mistake and I think he may have faltered and allowed Loki to take his life.
Ooh, it could be that. Could
That
be that.
he was like, I can't do this." Like, at the very last second, he kind
Yeah,
of
yeah. Or
made
Loki
that
like
mistake. Kind of like how Lily made the mistake of, "Oops, I accidentally let the poneglyphs out."
bruh. Or like Loki was able to like sway him, and like he was like, you know what, you're right, or something like that, because they don't seem to hate Harold. They don't seem to be like Harold the traitor. Like they don't talk about him that way. They're like, oh, you're here to like visit Harold's grave. So Harold, like in their head, Harold was down to do whatever he needs to do, but he made a mistake at the end. But we don't know. It could be that like he had a change of heart, or Loki just stopped him. But that's
Yeah, I mean,
very
like, I think
interesting.
the story is basically like Harold was this great king and Loki came in and killed him for no reason, but it's like,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably not no reason,
No, no,
right?
no,
Like,
no.
there
Yeah, yeah,
probably
for
was a
sure.
reason. I'm putting money down that what happened is that
Mm-hmm.
Harold was basically given this ultimatum and was like offered all of this great power, and he was like, well, I guess it's okay. Like, he'll do it. He was kind of tempted by it, got into something that was over his head, and Loki basically was like, this can't happen. Like, I'm gonna take you out.
Mm-hmm.
And they must have fought, and Harold was like, you're right. And in that moment, allowed himself to get slain by Loki. And I think that's what happened.
Yeah. Oh my god, I cannot wait for that flashback. It's gonna be crazy.
It is. All right, your turn, Himi.
Yes. All right. A few minutes earlier, the realm of the dead. Finally, we're gonna see the other Straw Hats, and we hear a scream. Ah! So I think that's Gaban falling. Um, I jumped without thinking. That's Chopper. Chopper. Oh, that's so cute. So Chopper jumped after Gaban, and he's like, I jumped without thinking. Wait, I gotta stay calm. I can do this. I can do this. I can't let him die. And then we have I don't know. We have Chopper who's like running in the air. I don't know if he's like it's a type of skywalking, but it's a run walking. I don't know. Anyways, so he's just running in the air, and he's trying to like get to Gaban, and then we hear wah.
Actually, Chopper Skywalk would be
But
crazy.
that's the thing. I don't know if this is like some sort of skywalking, but like Chopper version.
I don't know. That
Yeah.
actually would be really interesting. Chopper unlocked one of the 6 powers, and he can like
Ooh,
run in air.
would love that. So and then we hear guard point. And then, if you want to hear about it, get on your knees, Harudin. You killed my father, Loki.
Get on your knees, Hardin. Whoa!
Yeah, that's
What is
actually that's crazy. That's actually crazy, bro.
hold pause?
You're like, you kneel down. But yeah, so Harudin and Loki are like fighting. You killed my father, Loki. He's like, he was my dad too. And look what you did to your own parent. Stop it, Harudin. Hey, Chopper just fell down. Oh. And everybody's like, huh? I heard a noise, but did you see him? Nah. So the person who said, hey, Chopper just fell down is Sanji, by the way. And it's because of his observation hockey. I just want to say, observation hockey demon Sanji. That's very, very impressive.
How do you know
Nobody
Sanji
noticed.
said it?
They confirmed it like on Twitter. I can send you the
But
posts if you want.
but like, how do you see it?
Uh, I
We
don't know.
don't.
They showed it on Twitter, but I can
I'm looking at
uh
this panel right now. You can't see anything.
I don't know. That's what, but that makes sense because he's the one who has like the best observation hockey between everybody over there. But
Doesn't it
I
make
can
more
show
sense
you.
for Luffy?
No, Sanji's observation hockey is better than Luffy's. It's actually been proven. Actually, it's even I think it's like
Oh,
even I don't know where it was written, but it was written somewhere that he has the best observation hockey in the crew. Um. Okay, and then we're back to like the monster trio and the rest. Anyways, so we have. You're right. Something definitely just fell down here. It just passed that bridge. Wait. How did I know? How did I know it was? Oh no, actually, it's
Oh, it
Luffy.
was Luffy.
Okay, well, then
Oh, look
somebody.
at
Oh,
that.
the person on Twitter. Then okay, there's somebody
They're
was
tapping.
misleading me. Somebody misled me on Twitter. Somebody misled me on Twitter, but that was still very impressive from Luffy.
It's
Then,
it's Luffy, yeah.
yeah, it's Luffy. But how did I know it was Chopper? Okay, and then he's like, someone's with him, but they're hurt. Something serious must be happening if they fell all the way from the realm of the sun. And then we have Zoro. Let's go find them right away. Oh my god, I can't believe they're just eating and chilling with their life while everybody is like fighting for their lives
Yeah,
upstairs.
they're
That's
crazy.
actually, I'm sorry, but that's actually fucking insane. Oh, thank you, Weasley. Thank you. All right. Was that my second? I'm not
Yeah.
too sure. Yeah, okay, okay. I still have one last. All right. Hey, Gerd and Goldbird, is there anything you want us to fetch on the way? Like someone's head or some jewels? There's something I want. No, Loki, we're not going to see you to set you free. He's like, "Tch, no need to be serious. And then we have like the then Mushi who's like ringing. Hello, Loki. He's like, wow, Mosa, I'm busy. Let's chat later. Okay, we don't know who Mosa is. Okay, and we have like I'm guessing it's an old person because like the Denden Mushi looks kind of old. I'll
I
be
wonder if
quick.
it's wait, hold up. What if it's the old guy that everybody's going to kill? What's his name again?
Jarul,
Jarul. What if it's
but he,
actually Jarul?
but Loki would know it's Jarul from the voice, no?
Yeah, but Loki probably knows who it is, right?
So he's just calling him Mosa for fun.
Yeah, to like hide his identity because it's like you can't have anybody talking to Loki and like, you know what I mean? Because of what he did. But maybe Jarul actually knows what happened. I'm just thinking it because it's like an old Mushi and it's like who's the oldest person on the island?
Could be. But that's the same person who was talking to him at the beginning of the arc, by the way, apparently. So like they've been like in constant contact. That's
Mhm.
insane. I really want to know who ends up being Mosa. I'm thinking that it could also be somebody from the Heaven Realm. I think that's how it's called. Either from the royal family or somebody from upstairs. I don't know, but it could be Jarul as well. A lot of people think it's
I don't
Jarul.
know. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just like because
Yeah.
they're gonna go kill Jarul and maybe this is why it's like oh I'll be quick. But go ahead. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Continue.
All right. So, all right, perfect. I'll be quick. I have my hands full here too. Oh, I just have one thing to say. And he's like, huh? Fine, just keep your voice down. Earlier, I didn't get the chance to tell you before, but the truth is, it looks like I'm not going to be able to use a transponder snail for a while. What? Did something happen? At first, I was just scared, but before I knew it, I found our conversations to be a calming experience, but I wouldn't trade them for anything. That's why I wanted to thank you again. What? What is this? Is something happening to you? Okay, but that's the thing. Okay, that was my last page, but that's the thing. He said for a while. Like, if it was like he was dying, he would have said, I would never be able to use it anymore.
I don't know. Sometimes people be like I'm gonna be gone for a while and it's because they
Oh,
die.
that's
So
so
whoever it is,
sad. That was like probably the only friend that Loki actually had throughout these years who was talking to him.
yeah. Let me. I don't know. But
Oh,
I'll continue the page where it
yeah.
says, "You didn't. That nasty business didn't crop up again, did it? It's okay. Don't worry about me. Is that place? Thank you for everything you've done until well. Hey, wait, Mosa! Grr, yuck. Beep, beep, damn. What are you looking at? It's nice to know you found somehow. It's nice to know that you somehow found a friend to lean on in the realm of the dead. Don't you dare tell anyone. Gerd, you have to treat him. Tia-san, he's severely wounded, huh? And then we see Luffy going, so this is old timers popular around here, huh? Good job saving him, Chopper. It's like, ah, hee hee hee, it was nothing special. Praising me doesn't make me
Aw.
happy or anything, you jerk.
That's so cute. Um. Okay, I'll just
And
say
then,
the super chat very fast. We have
mhm.
Jose Human for with $5 super chat. Finally, I catch a live stream. Hey, second placer, donut lover, elder girl, maple syrup. That's crazy, and Tanuki. That's actually crazy, crazy. Anyways, you're literally in 17th place in the standings. Like, have some shame. Anyways,
Crazy.
All right, your
Uh,
turn.
but, but then we see Luffy. He goes, "What? This old man? You're saying he was on the Pirate King's crew? That means it was on the same ship as Roger and Rayleigh. He
Ooh.
served as one of the Pirate King's wings alongside Dark King Rayleigh. He was probably the third strongest member, huh?" And it says, "He really was a big shot pirate then, huh? No wonder he was tough. So Shanks must know him too." Then we see Harudine have this question mark. It's like, "He just moved. I think he's trying to say something. Yeah, son, what is it?" "I was second." I couldn't let that
Ah,
comment
like,
slide.
I love the comedic. Like, I love. You know what? This is like, I know that Oda is trying so hard to like do these parallels between the Straw Hats and them, but this is so Sanji and Zoro. Like
It
this,
is
this is
Sanji.
how they would like react. I just love this. Like that.
It-
That is absolutely how Sanji would have reacted to this information. Would be like, no, I was the second strongest. And I
well,
love
that's how
this.
that's how Zoro. It's like Sanji's as strong as 1,000 men, and Zoro's like, "I'm as strong as 2,000."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I love also how like everybody's giving like their also they're hyping him up. Like even Zoro was like, yo, like that's why he was tough, you know? Like so I love how everybody's like respecting him.
I like it. It's great. But then we see Yasa. "I'm glad you're awake. What could put a man like you in that condition?" It's like, "That's right. Things up there are bad, Luffy. We need you guys. They've taken the kids hostage. There's only a handful of enemies, but nobody can even make them budge. A bunch of enormous monsters are running amok too." And then we
Yeah.
see like this conquers lightning. "And on top of all that, it's like, ugh, hey now, this hockey is, huh?
Ooh, everybody's
Eek!"
shook.
It says this is, and then we see this panel with these three. It's like, "Everybody, we need to get a lift up to the realm of the sun now. Elbaf is in danger. Chopper, that's enough. I've got this."
Ooh,
And then we
I've
see Loki.
got this.
"What could be the source of that ridiculous burst of hockey? Duck-ga-ga-ga! You guys really need my willpower now." Sorry, that's just how I assume Loki talks.
That's fine. And you just said
It
they're
says,
finally ready to
"Finally
go.
ready to go."
Okay, so there's
Pretty
no
cool.
break next week. Maybe it's the maybe it's after the next chapter. I'm not too sure. But yeah, no, this is okay, so I want to say I find it a bit odd that they didn't feel the first wave of hockey because Emo did have a first oh wait, actually
This is the
this
first
says
wave.
this says yeah, this says that it was before, a bit before in
Mhm.
the realm. So this is the first wave of hockey. But yo, that's actually very intriguing. I never see it's very rare to see like Luffy this serious. He's like, "I've got this." A lot of people
I
are
love it.
thinking that he's gonna have a power up. Do you think so? I think that
I'm
I don't think he's gonna have like a power up like oh a new type of hockey or anything, but I think that he's just his gear 5 is just gonna like take it to the next level.
It could. I think that there's a strong possibility that we see like Luffy learn on the fly, like how he did with Kaido, how to like damage these people. Like, I wonder if Scopper is like, "Luffy, this is how you do it," and like Luffy's just like, because he's just so talented, he's like, "Oh, this is similar to Advanced Conquerors hockey." You know what I mean? And then just like totally knows it. So it could be something like that for sure.
Honestly, yeah, I would love that because I feel like it's been 2 arcs in a row where like Luffy's using gear 5 but like in the same way. And it's fun because like it's very like like he's using his imagination, it's very creative, but he's always tapping after like 5 minutes, like 10 minutes, I don't know how much, but like pretty fast because of his stamina. So it would be fun if like this time he's gonna use something like against like an actual devil, like maybe use like the sun power or something, I don't know, something like more like holy. And it would be very fun to see him like take it to the next level, especially against Emu. Obviously I don't think it's gonna be a full-on fight because as me and you said last chapter, we think that this fight is not gonna go on for too long and Emu will have to retreat and go to Marijuas because Marijuas is at the moment under attack, and that's probably the priority of Emu and the Holy Knights. um but yeah, no, this is very I'm very excited. I hope that everybody, like, I hope that the monster trio and everybody ends up fighting. It's gonna be very fun. um but
Oh,
yeah,
they
no,
have. I mean, they have to. Like, we're
yeah,
gonna have to see. I mean, I hope Sanji goes up against Killingham. I think that'll be cool. I think Summers and Zoro would be a really interesting fight, and then obviously Luffy is gonna have to go up against
Emu.
um Emu. I think Loki
But
and Harudine are gonna have to go against Dory and Bragi, and the Straw
yeah,
Hats are gonna have to figure out a way to buckle up and save these kids. Like,
Yeah,
unfortunately, Luffy can't.
honestly.
This is what I'm saying. Luffy can't do everything for y'all. Like, I'm
No,
sorry,
no.
Robin. You've seen hockey long enough.
Yeah, no,
Chop
for
chop.
real. No, for real, for real. I hope that everybody, like, I don't know, like, surpass their limits in the moment, just like Yami says in Black Clover, here and there. But no, we really need that to happen. I think that in the meantime, while they go upstairs, because they're gonna probably take Gabon with them, I hope that Gabon's tell them, like, how to, counter the weakness. And I think that the moment he tell them, they're gonna be able to do it. I
Zora's
think
gonna
that's
be
what's
able to
gonna
do it
happen.
first. King of Hell, maybe that, and then he's gonna have to like basically
Ooh,
tell the others like this is how it feels. I'd love if Zoro gets the power up first
yo,
and he slashes Summers, and Summers is like, "What the
I'm
hell?" And he's
down.
like, "I've already figured it out."
What the
And then
helly?
Sanji gets mad. What the hell? What the helly? The thing is, it's like I've seen a lot of people theorize that Sanji might get turned by Emu because of his like evil
Ooh,
form,
oh
and like there
shit!
might be
And
a Zoro versus Sanji fight at some point.
oh
That
my
could
god,
happen.
stop! That would be. I would love that because I remember Sanji in Wano. I think he told, or in Whole Cake. I don't remember when. I think in Wano he told Zoro like, if I ever lose control myself, like end me, kill me, or something. And Zoro was just like shocked at the moment. But like, ugh, that would be actually so cool. Like if Emo transformed one of the Straw Hats, I would actually love that. Just like to
It would
bring
be
even more
crazy.
tension.
But it's like how do you take like reverse it? Like maybe we'll be able to like
Mm,
figure it out
I
this
think
chapter then.
I think it's gonna
Or
be
not
with the
this chapter, this
will.
arc.
I think it's like the will of the person, a bit like how Gunka was able to like sometimes come back. I think that like the Straw Hat love each other so much that some of them will be able to come back at some point if it happens to them. Somebody said Usopp. I don't know who it is. Usopp versus Killingham. Listen, I would love for Usopp to fight, but I don't think he's on the level to take on him. I think he might like team up with like Nami and somebody whatever and like help take out maybe somebody, but alone, I don't see him fight one versus one on Holy Knights. I think this is a bit too advanced for him yet. I'm
I think
sorry.
they gotta focus on saving the kids. Maybe like Nami and
Yeah.
Jinbei can do some
Oh
sort of
yeah.
water thing and like move them back, so they have to like keep
Yeah.
marching. They just keep marching because they keep like
Yeah,
moving
you
them
guys
back.
live forever, bro.
They just tied them back over there, and Nami's like, "All right,
Yeah.
now stay," and they just
Yeah.
keep marching
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah. Honestly, by the way,
But
like as Josie's saying, possessed Sanji versus Zoro would feed agendas for years. 100%. I think it would be so
oh yeah,
fun. I
no,
would
it would be
actually
it would be
love that.
crazy.
We would
And the
see
thing is, like,
actually Zoro caring for first. He was be like, "Yo, like, snap out of it," and he would call Sanji for the first time Sanji because he never calls him Sanji. It would be actually
oh,
crazy. Oh my god.
that would be crazy. Like he actually says it, bro. The yaoi that would come from that would feed
Right.
generations of families. The One Piece yaoi would be crazy.
I would love
But
that.
it would be super cool because you'd be able to actually see like their friendship because like everybody knows they're friends, right? Like we
Of
all know, but
course.
it's like
They're
there's something
brothers,
that's gonna be
yeah.
closer. Yeah, like we're gonna actually see like how close are Sanji and Zoro. Like they are brothers, so it's gonna be great.
Oh, somebody says, Neon says, Usopp plus Painter Stones equal answer for nightmares. Maybe.
Mm.
Honestly, it could be that Usopp finds because he's super smart, okay? And he's good with like, creating stuff or like figuring out some stuff. Maybe he's gonna figure out how to counter the nightmares or something. I think Usopp is gonna be regarding the kids more than like going against like the actual villains. I think he's gonna be able to do something regarding the kids. Like find a way, an ingenious way to like save them. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think so too. And then Terrace Matthews said, "Have you heard of the old saying, caught between a devil and the deep blue sea?" I have not, but it does sound a
No.
bit familiar when you're.
Aw. No, but honestly, yeah, no, that's very interesting. I'm really loving like everybody kept saying like, oh, Elbaf is like so boring. Like, where's the action? The action is here. The action is actually popping, and I think we're gonna get even more action next chapter. But I do hope that Oda at some point show us the backstory. I think it's gonna happen when Emu leaves. And we're gonna see Brook think to himself like, "Ah, Gunko," and then we're gonna have a flashback of Gunko
Gunko, my
and Brook.
daughter! I only left you for your entire life. Why are you so evil?
No,
It's like I was a better dad than Yasop.
and I think Brooke is gonna like spill the beans to like the Strauss were like I think it's gonna be like oh Gunko was a princess, a social dragon princess, and I was her guard, and something like that, and then we're gonna see the flashback. I would love that. I would like
Well,
that. I need that. I need that. Oh my
Brooke is
god, like
like Gunko is my 20th child, and they're like
20th
20th, and he's like
20th is crazy.
he's like unfortunately I was a player. He's like
I would
every island I went to.
I mean, he's a superstar. He's a rock star. I am not shocked.
It's like, do you blame the singer of Kiss for getting girls? Don't blame me then, guys.
No, literally. Elbaf is going hella fast. Toei better not ruin this with bad pacing. I think they won't, because they're gonna do a bit like Egghead, where like they're gonna make it a bit slower, which will be perfect because right now the pace is extremely fast. And I think they're gonna also, they're adding sometimes some little scenes here and there, flesh out some fights. So I think they're gonna be fine. Brooke was getting around LMAO. No, yeah, 100%.
And then there's only one other theory that I've seen people brought up, and I'm like, is it that Morley? You know the Morley from the Revolutionary Army? That's who people think that Loki was talking to, is her.
But wait. Oh, wait.
Which, I mean, like, if you remember, they are technically, I guess, like, Dragon or Blackbeard are attacking Mary's Wad, so, like, Morley should be there, because she's, like, what, the West? Hold up, I gotta look up what
Morley,
captain she
Mosa,
is.
I can see, like, being a nickname. But how would they have met?
She's the West. She's like the captain of the West Army.
Yeah, but like, how would they have ever met to be able to talk to each other?
Morley's a giant.
Yeah, Morley's a giant. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we'll have also a flashback of like when Morley left Elbaf to join the Rev Army, and she always believed in like Loki, or they were friends or something. Oh my god, that would be so crazy, and that would like give us like the good transition to Marie-Joie, to like the Rev Army / Blackbeard, and see what is actually happening over there, because I need the switch of POV at some point.
Does that mean Morley's gonna fucking die?
I think no, I don't.
That would
I think that Morley is saying this because she thinks that she's gonna be maybe imprisoned, because like the like maybe the Celestial Dragon, or like because over there, don't forget, over there at the moment Marie-Joie is stacked. They have all the Gorosei, they have most of the Holy Knights plus Shamrock. Let's not forget Garlink is there, and they have the admirals as well. We don't know like what's gonna happen. They have the fleet admiral. So like the Rev Army by themselves, I'm sorry to say this, but like they're kind of outnumbered, unless, as I said, unless Blackbeard is there as well. But we'll have to see how that goes. So maybe that's why Morley was like, oh, I won't be able to talk for a while. Maybe because like, oh, right now like the situation is shitty and we need to save ourselves or something. We need to do something, whatever.
No, I think it's more like the situation looks very grim. Like, unfortunately, we won't be able to talk for a while. Like, that's a very common turn of speech, like with people, especially if you're trying to be dramatic.
Yeah, damn.
I don't know. Maybe in the anime, I wonder in the anime if they'll actually use like Morley's voice, because I'm pretty sure like Morley's voice actor. Yes, Morley's voice actor has been shown in the anime multiple times. I don't know, that'd be really interesting.
We heard Morley talk.
Yeah, a couple times. I'm like wondering. I'm like,
Yeah. No, but honestly, that's so crazy. Who came up with this theory? I never thought of that. I would love that, actually. I think it makes more sense than Jarul, because Jarul looks kind of like lost in his head. I don't feel like he would be talking to like Loki. I don't know. I don't know. I think I would love the Morley theory to actually happen. Oh my god, I love that. Nice. But yeah, great chapter once again. Not a lot happened, but at least we saw the board, the game board, shogi it's called, you said? Shogi? No? Oh, shogi. We saw the shogi board, and now we have like a better idea of like maybe Imu's power, which is very interesting and intriguing. Plus the book, I mean, Imu is stacked, bro. So at least there was that.
Yep, and then shout out to Neon Roger in the chat, because that was for the Morley thing. I forgot to say his name. My bad, broski. But very, very interesting theory. And then he was also saying something about like Morley being Harujin's mother. But I thought that Harujin's mother was like a peasant who ended up getting killed in Elbaf.
Yeah, it was just they already said that it was like just a random commoner, and she was not like royalty, and she died. So I don't think that's the case.
Loki's mom is dead. Harujin's mom is a disgrace. Aren't they all dead?
Yeah.
This is One Piece. Not every mother's dead.
I think also isn't Loki's mom dead as well? Because they never talk about her. They never say like, oh, the queen of Elbaf, blah blah blah. They never talk about her, unless she's still alive and she's just ill, and that's Mosa the entire time. But I doubt, because somebody would have spoken about her.
Listen, every One Piece mother has to die at some point.
Yeah, it's like a rule, an like unwritten rule in One Piece. Like mothers never survive, and if they do, they end up crazy, just like Big Mom and Gloriosa and Stussy. They all have bad futures. The ones that actually survive all have bad futures. Did you notice?
Yeah, they're all terrible, bro.
Which
But
mom? Okay, maybe there's like Luffy's. Okay, but that's not his mom. That's like his foster mom. But like I don't know if that counts. But yeah.
are you talking about Crocodile?
No. I was talking about the one on the island, the orange head one, the one that like fought Garp when Garp came back to the island.
You're talking about
I forgot her name. Dadan, something. Dadan.
yeah, Dadan.
Dadan.
Yeah, Dadan. Yeah,
Dadan is
but
fun.
yeah, but she's like she's not like
foster mother. That's how I call her.
okay. Oh, I understand what you're saying. I was like, I mean, I guess maybe Dragon was hitting that.
Wait,
but
Terrence says, yeah, I think I remember that. Terran King Kuma says Loki's mom died and they blamed Loki as an evil omen, I believe. I think I remember something like that. And you know what? It makes absolutely sense because, as I said, like all good mother die, so most of them biological moms.
like that, like the biological moms, where it's like a lot of like the foster moms, like Korea is still thriving, bro.
Does Korea? Does Korea have children? I would love.
Chopper.
Yes, but I mean actual like human children.
No, because Kureha wouldn't be like the fathers in One Piece and just leave their children. Like if you look at it, every biological mother in One Piece has to die. They just have to.
You're right.
Every foster mother in One Piece ends up like it's kind of like bad future because people like Dadan is like bad future. Yes, but like when she found Luffy, like she found love again and has like the second life. Like,
same with Korea
like,
and Chopper.
Exactly. See, this is what I'm saying, right? Every father in One Piece is an absolute bum.
Deadbeat. If they're not deadbeats, they end up dying. Like Karos.
That's
like
right.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess who survived is a good. Wait, Karos didn't die. No, Karos is actually alive.
No, every good father ends up getting like has like traumatized but living.
Yeah,
right?
You're right.
So it's like like the biological fathers are like either like bums or they're traumatized, and then every other person who like is like a foster dad to a kid, they do end up dying as well.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So everybody dies.
This is actually so like honestly, this is so dramatic. It's so
everybody dies except Vegapunk. He's gonna be cloned and be fine.
Yo, by the way, where the hell is Lilith? And wait, I think they were with the Frankie group. Yeah. I always forget that Lilith, like, you know what, I completely forgot about Vegapunk. For me, the Vegapunk story chapter ended. Like I don't even like on I don't know what Oda's gonna do with the storyline here. I know that he wants Lilith to open like a lab like on Elbaf. Anyways, this is oh my god, interesting.
People are putting Kairos and Kuma as good fathers. Yeah. They are both traumatized for the rest of their lives and like brutally injured.
Yeah. One is missing a leg and the other one is missing his entire being.
Yeah, so like honestly, I understand. Yasab saw his kid and said, "Hell no."
Yo, Yasab escaped. He was like, if I stay in this kid's life, I'm done for. Look at Shanks. Shanks tried to be in somebody's life and he lost an arm.
That is true. He was like, you know what, Luffy? I can't do that to you. I don't want to die yet. Goodbye.
Yeah, no, oh my god, this is
that's so funny.
But very interesting. But yeah, no, it was
good.
Honestly,
8 out of 10.
Yeah, I would say 7.5, 8. Yeah, it was good. It was pretty good. I'm very excited for next chapter. I think that's where like the actual action is gonna happen.
That's where it's gonna get good.
All right, guys. It was fun. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and if you did, like the video, follow Chestnut, follow me, join the Discord so we tell you when we go live. I am thinking of going live tomorrow, but I'm thinking of going live on my Twitch. I might game or do a tier list, so if you guys would like to join me, just like follow me on Twitch. I have all my links inside of like when you go like inside of my link tree, beacon tree, whatever it's called. Otherwise, just join my Discord and I'm gonna tell you guys whenever I go live. Because I'm trying to go a bit more live on Twitch and like just like grow my platform over there as well. I'm gonna see if I'm multi-stream as well. But yeah, so if you guys are interested, just follow me. Yes.
And then also, I just released a video today. If you guys haven't checked that
Oh,
out,
wait. You should have
uh,
told me. I would have pinned it in the chat.
it doesn't have anything to do with One Piece, but it is a gumball video. So if you guys want to watch that and help me, by watching
Yeah.
it, that would be great. My brother actually edited this video, so except for the last
Yes.
like three and a half minutes in which he was like, I can't do this anymore. So I
You
edited
tapped
that
out.
part.
Yeah, go on her
But
channel and at least just go click the video, like the video. Doesn't matter. Just give her a view and a like. It would be very much appreciated. It's her last video on her channel. I have her stuff in my description. You can go on her channel. And yeah, just join the Discord and everything. And we love you guys and hope to see you guys again next time. All right. Bye bye
all right,
guys.
okay, peace, peace.